Mills yukuya bwatuka uchiase abaonia aiga ntubwate showroom asura achagwirigiria amabati anda usialia utagete showroom yetu nigo enkale iyuerengia na boigo ekogokie riso yao chingaki ogoswasa yiga kurigiria amabati aiga ntubwate team Tembo abo bagakora imirimo ase showroom yiga babwate chingoro chingia chugo kwarigania na boigo cho tebereria kende kensi uraganie bagotebereria company ya mabati rolling mills niko babwate amabati chingenjo ao ayuare ye chikala ao na boigo ayuiga bwate chi profile net gauges ao bunamono babwate normal corrugated na boigo box corrugated asiko babwate boomerang ayuare aye chigage emerungetato asama mabati aliaye chigage emerungibire na isaro na isato babwate tile profiles alia au oriental elegantal versatile grows na boigo na versatile mat MRM niko babwate lifestyle ayuago chana roman jinko na boigo web design babwate igani kabwate chikala bunabone lia chako gray brick red tile red maroon sky blue na boigo na green obutambe bwe mabwate iga niko bokolengana amo nukwenya gwe customer babwate bintu bindi boigo ebyo ochikunyara kabo gutumika chinga gicho gwakeranya mabwate iga ase nyumba yao tutari rero ase ouru MRM showroom onyare kabo gukwerera amabwate yu akomenya sigika ayo uchanye warrant na boigo ayo urakoberwa ikasure asubwango edukenyiga ya Uhuru Superstores yegotoka se enyumba ya Uhuru Complex niyo muchurigo busongo eyueranye neduka ya Safaricom mwigo ngotoka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyuere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwetra sete namba chabo 0111161500 Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Vipi, mbona mbwata hapa? Nini shida?
Unajikuta nani mshikaji wangu? Yaani unaweza ukavaa ujasiri kiasi cha kwamba unaweza kutoka na wadogo zetu kwa mada zetu ambao tunawategemea baadaye waje kuwa watu wakubwa, afu unakuja kuwachezea kirahisi. Oya, homeboy. Sikiliza nikwambie. Bi mkubwa anapata tabu kinoma noma kumsomesha ubinti. Si unanielewa eh? Mimi napambana kinoma noma na kaba huko mzee kwa sababu mdogo wangu mimi aishi vizuri. Afu boya mshamba kama wewe unakaa na pumbavu wenzako mnashawishiana kuja kutongoza wadogo zetu. Hivi si wangu, naomba nikuulize. Kuna wanawake wangapi uko wanajiuza? Mpaka wengine wanatimuliwa katika madangulo. Serious, unakuja kutembea na mwanafunzi?
Wairire ubiana inde mwancho muregereo Getembe TV Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi asenchira yo wenge kabana intogoika omwerio kubotikana nogo konga kubogimani go chamate kore binyoro imenes ko yorogongora gusena mono orogongora gusi chigende to gwetera makong ase babeire bagochandika kubotikana no botaka ritukore rero ababoraka abagotu na boigo chintakana nigo baba bagotarerwa ase ward ya boyeka bunge ya kitutu chache South county ya Kisii ase baba bakonyora gose baba bakubwatukirwa obokonye gento kyaba omogoko kegima okwana na Getembe so okwana chinga kechu nigo abantu baborire abarayi kogenda gotarira abantu ase binyoro eri kumanyana ki abantu bamenyete anemono kumanya amakongu abantu bagwetera
Montari Marita nenkurukwe Marita busolungwa rwase kinyiruke iriani mubusi naira niri ngambi yamana asenginje mwakire ko rumuntu obairu kurwali ngaki ntambe ndanya kanyoro umuntu gukanka gaga komorora muno mwekiri ngo naira niri eri kyabuga ngambi yamana asogo to inyora asekinyuri dikeiriani
abire muyamani
Nande biyamana. Ngira mwangu. Dadi mwe ya biyamana. Ya nyamana ko kungari. Akiri biyamana asingencho anyero munginto. Ngonya korora muntu gucha amuna mwachire. Ikene kone kya bila situkuriya re. Njengo ira nelingambi yamana asingencho mwesimiri kabuga. Achire gotorora. Orode mno mongino itomo gotugo chagaiga. Nabande mbaroro. Miyamana asingencho kwa twali tukoni okukuya gocha korora bangina abagotu.
Iga okusamulike bade matara. Asese dibe abanyasi olokogoloka.
Umongino amane pitana kororu nonye. Lakini bona gambia mana sinjo kwa twali tekerengeli ekiga kwa nywero umongino ngomono umongino umunariga tali korora unariga ga ukoreta na bakoranga nando ochira kinta koreti tarochi umongino na bwato bale mafu yamana sinjo kwa nywiri na matu munariga tali koigwa suka
Lipona sanya na agendete ukwareganire roboti ro senchira yoboikerano ibere na nyoche botko bwarero toskare ndo chikogochira a senchira ere yoboikerano na togoska bosio abarai a korwa serikali bakora wana mokonyo murai wensi ya Kenya moske professor Pram Kithure Kindiki ni gobaika ase ebunge ya West Mogrango ikaunti ya Nyamira ere gosira abasa osegosira ebyombe na bangina umorobiro manyakaine buna empowerment no morobiro obagokwarigani wana mujumbe borogongo Moske Steve Mugaka na boigo omoske Irene Nyakirario Mayaka ase siasa cyaba kigokwanira kunene mambya rero nigo abaraya bo mona abande batangana goika ase bungeri ya Nyaribari Masaba ase bagosira abangina nebyombe umuyiga okorekana ensemo ya Ichuni.
Watu wa Nyamira, kuna siku tulikuwa na university ya Kisii inafundisha watoto wao katika hii town. Jamaa fulani akakuja akafunga hiyo university. Sasa tunaomba kwa unyenyekevu, zile nyumba zilikuwa zinatumika na hiyo university hapa town bado ziko, wanafunzi bado tuko nao, tunaendelea kuzaa. Tafadhali serikali iturejeshee hii university yetu. Nataka kushukuru serikali kwa sababu ya ile pesa ametuwekea rais wetu ya kuweka sitima. Katika hii budget tumepitisha jana, kila boma katika hii constituency itakuwa na stima, and from next week tunaanzia hapa Geseneno, tunaenda huko Migingo, tunaenda huko Mugichora, kila mtu apate stima.
Siku ya jana mumeona waziri wetu expert John Mbadi akisoma budget. Mulimuona? Elimu ndio imepewa kipao mbele. Almost 25% of our national budget inaenda kwa elimu. Ile mitihani wale wachochezi walikuwa nasema haina pesa, tumeiwekea bilioni 6 to ensure that every child in Kenya will sit for the examinations without being asked for money. The government of Kenya will pay for exams.
Kweli siku watu wa hapa Nyamira na watu wa Kisii, kuna Kenya ni kubwa sana. Kenya ni kubwa sana. Wakenya imetoka huko pwani, imeenda mpaka huko northeastern, imepita hapa Nyanza, pale western, huko Ukambani, na ukisikiza sauti ya Kenya, Wakenya wanasema kwamba yule kiongozi anafikia Wakenya wote ni Mheshimiwa William Ruto.
Muraibu ensi ya Kenya, moske Daktari William Samoei Ruto nigo ainekere abakenya huna nigo barachi korendwa kurwa sabanya nyimbo bari ababe. Ruto nigo ayakwana yega kurwa ensemo yango ekaunti ya Kajiado chinga kichogo samba chibunduki angechiribu isano nemo echo chanyorwa kurwa asababe na echinde chiabete chikonono kurwa asabantu bari babwate chibunduki mamincha nerichi kumuraibu ensi chinga kecho nigo abakakwanira obuya bwokomenya no murembe.
Today's ceremony, which marks the destruction of more than 6,000 illegal firearms recovered between 2022 and 2025, therefore sends a clear and powerful message. We will not allow violence to take root in our communities, and we remain firmly committed to disarming those who threaten our peace and to strengthen the safety and security of every citizen. I am encouraged to note that a majority of the firearms being destroyed today were voluntarily surrendered by the public, who responded positively to our amnesty programs and community disarmament campaigns. Let me also commit that as we do this, ensuring that every policeman and woman, as they discharge the noble duty of protecting the lives of Kenyans and their property, they are adequately covered by insurance, adequately supported, as I said last week, with proper housing program, a proper insurance program, to ensure that they can protect our country, because any meaningful development is anchored on peace, security, and stability. And that we must work together to make sure that it becomes part of our architecture. We will, as has been said by the security minister here, equally protect citizens from rogue police officers and make sure that we hold them to account so that we can have a nation that is based on the rule of law, where everybody is serving under the rule of law.
Lighting of the firearms.
Morai bwense ni goboiga kwanere gatie mirobirio eyuri getigosira basa anamno kubaligeria mabaga yemiremo asate abani go barache kogendera kulika aborokia emiremo asa kwanera umorobirio kazi mtani na boigo goche gosira basa na boigo abangi na bali bare ase obonchereria Ruto ni go ayakwana yega kurwase kuru ya Kenya government chinga kichoko bekro guto kwa babisa webo koreri we serikali.
We are undertaking a phenomenal transformation of our education sector. That transformation includes bringing on board more teachers, and I'm very happy that by January next year we will have hired 100,000 new teachers. We are building more classrooms. 23,000 classrooms have been built over the last 3 years, working with NGCDF and other development partners. We are reforming the funding of education to make sure that it is sensitive to children from poor families, so that we leave no child behind in our education system. It is my commitment that we will finally have a health infrastructure where no citizen is going to sell their land or their livestock or their property to pay hospital bills, that each and every one of us, irrespective of our financial status, can have access to health paid for by the collective of the people of Kenya through our social health insurance. Already, you are aware, we have opened the portal for young people to register. We are going to onboard 100,000 young people on climate works to begin on 1st of July. The registration is going on. I'm asking you to work with us in the identification, in mobilizing citizens, and in supporting what the young people will be doing under the climate works arrangement. You heard me also announce during Madaraka that with the World Bank we are also identifying another 800,000 young people who are doing small businesses, so that we can train them, we can empower them, and 100,000 of them, 110,000 to be exact, 70 from every ward, 70 young people and women with businesses, small businesses. We want your assistance to identify them, because we want to facilitate each and every one of them with 50,000 shillings to improve their business and to also train them to do their business better.
Mokonyi bomurai wense moske Professor Pram Kithure Kindikinigo akwanire budget ya someturit koregoro no mawaziri w'ekigancha gya serikali moske John Ng'ong'o Mbadi. Kindikinigo atebire serikali nigera chikurwane na nigera chikurwane iri gukora abakurumi bare ase serikali aseboigo era chigotuba eming'anyi yonsi yobokurumi.
Na tumekuwa na budget, tumehakikisha kwamba hakuna nyongeza ya ushuru mpya. Tutaendelea na vile tulikuwa mwaka uliopita, na tumehakikisha kwamba mwaka huu katika hiyo budget wale watu hawalipi kodi, tutahakikisha kwamba wamelipa, sana sana matajiri ambao wanahepa kulipa kodi. Ndio unaona nchi haina rasilimali za kutosha. Kwa hivyo hiyo budget ya jana iko na mambo matatu. Kwanza, ya kuhakikisha ya kwamba hakuna nyongeza ya ushuru mpya. Ya pili, hiyo bajeti itahakikisha wale matajiri wanatumia shortcut kutolipa ushuru, wamelipa ushuru. Na jambo la tatu, wale watumishi wa serikali ambao wanaiba pesa ya umma ambayo ingetumika kuweka stima, kujenga masoko, kujenga barabara, wanaiba hiyo mali. Tutapigana nao, na mimi ndio nitaongoza hiyo vita ya kupigana na wafisadi ambao wanaiba mali ya umma ambayo inafanya nchi yetu iendelee kuteseka, ili hali Mungu ametubariki na rasilimali za kutosha. Wafisadi wakwende wasikwende? Waende wasiende? Kwa hivyo hiyo budget iko na hiyo mambo matatu: zero tolerance to corruption, sealing loopholes to make sure that there is no tax evasion, and making sure that we don't add any new taxes. We continue as the situation was.
Mwaziri wa wachenu adendware ni garuro kubolia kuchia saba iboli kuira abana babo chinyagitari eri banyare konyora echancho ya polio neri ya PCG eyo kubatanga kurwa konyora oborwere bwa tuberculosis. Dwale nigo ayakwanitanya kurwa sema gacho afya house chingaki banyorete echancho suchinyingaki babete bakonyora chichancho chimilioni isato cha PCG na boigo chichancho chimilioni isato nuguta ibre cha polio.
That families can now visit their nearest health facilities to catch up on any missed vaccination. Today we are receiving over 3 million doses of the BCG vaccine that helps TB, and 3.2 million doses of oral polio vaccine. This is a major boost to our national immunization efforts. This consignment has been made possible through the swift and commendable action of the Ministry of the National Treasury, and we are very grateful to their rapid allocation of resources. Ministry of Health remains committed to working closely with all stakeholders to minimize disruption and ensure continuity of our national immunization program. As I noted last week, the country and indeed the world is grappling with the disruption of the global vaccine supply chain. Despite these challenges, the government of Kenya remains steadfast in its mission to uphold every child's right to immunization. No child should miss a vaccine due to supply constraint. We are currently monitoring an emerging issue, a global shortage of Rotovac frozen vaccine, a vital vaccine that protects against diarrhea caused by rotavirus, which is expected to impact supply from the second quarter of 2025 into 2026. And we are preparing a technical guidance to help healthcare workers manage the situation while we continue to offer the best care possible. To all our parents and guardians, I strongly urge you to take your children to the nearest health facility for any missed or upcoming vaccination. These vaccines are now available, and it's a time to ensure every child is protected against deadly but preventable diseases. I call on all our parents and guardians to remain always vigilant and to be the first line of public health reporting. If you notice any vaccine stockouts,
Balna basundare kore studia kabere nenda kuandikia buna chibichana marewingo ikarachira senchira yoboikrano ven Nyaboga korwa somono wapo imanyeriro nchemuna butambe ngatri Nyaboga nara yetu abwate kore Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi ibere na nyeche botku bwarero harone toto nyingina cyo koretra yomana yanda manga senchira ire yoboikrano twaro bugire oborigereria horobya na iboigo obotoeraru tumrana rit kore ankia dia ankyo ibere na boigo inye chabotku.
Superstores Nero eduka asorgo gurigarua South Nyanza ya nchiri amone company ya mabati Rolling Mills yuko ya bwatuka uchiase abaonia aiga ntubwate showroom asura chagwirigirie amabati enda unsialia utagete showroom yetu nigo engale iyuerengia na boigo ekogokie liso yao chingaki ogoswasali gakurigiria amabati aiga ntubwate team tembo abo baba kolemirimo ase showroom yiga babwata chingoro chingia chugo kwarigania na boigo cho tebereria kende kensi uragania bagotebereria company ya mabati Rolling Mills niko babwate amabati chingenjo au ayuare ye chikala au na boigo ayuiga bwata chi profile net gauges au bunamono babwata no corrugated na boigo box corrugated asibiko babwata boomerang ayuare aye chigage emerunge tato asama mabati aliaje chigeche merongibire na isaro na isato mbabwate tile profiles alia au oriental elegantal versatile gross na wigo na versatile mat MRM niko mbabwate lifestyle ayuago chana roman jinko na wigo web design mbabwate ligani kabwate chikala bunabone lia chako grey brick red tile red maroon sky blue na wigo na green ubutambe gwe mabwate yiga niko bokolengana amo nukanya gwe customer mbabwate bintu bindi wigo ebyo ochikunyara kabo gutumika chinga gicho gwakeranya mabwate yiga ase nyumba yao tutari rero ase Uhuru MRM showroom onyare kabo gukwerera amabwate yu akomenya sigika ayo uchanye warrant na wigo ayo urakoberwa ikasure asubwango eduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores yegutoka se enyumba ya Uhuru Complex imiyumu chirigo busongo eyuerangene neduka ya Safaricom mwigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyuere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwe trase namba chabo 0111161500 Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Uhuru na bwata.